The quarterfinal match between Inter Miami and Los Angeles FC in the CONCACAF Champions Cup delivered an electrifying display of soccer at its highest level, with momentum swings, controversial decisions, and moments of individual brilliance shaping the outcome. The action began on the Atlantic coast, marking a significant geographical shift from the Pacific-hosted first leg of this crucial knockout tie. Early in the match, Aaron Long capitalized on a defensive sequence that began with Wong getting deeper into the attacking third. The play developed when Gustari came out to punch the ball, leading to a scramble that Long managed to convert. The goal survived a potential offside review, as replays showed Yannick Bryce was slightly late in stepping out, keeping both Long and Oraz in legal positions. This early breakthrough set the tone for what would become an increasingly intense affair. The match's complexity increased when Ryan Hollingshead committed a significant foul on Lionel Messi, earning himself a yellow card that carried extra weight. Had LAFC advanced, Hollingshead would have been suspended for the first leg of the semi-final. This foul led to one of the game's most controversial moments, as Messi attempted to catch goalkeeper Hugo Lloris off guard with a quick free kick that found the net. Despite referee Cesar Ramos initially appearing to signal for a goal, the decision was reversed and a retake was ordered, highlighting the fine margins and tactical nuances that often define matches at this level. The partnership between Messi and Luis Suarez, former teammates at Barcelona, proved particularly dangerous throughout the match. Their connection was evident in a sequence where Suarez played a perfectly weighted ball to meet Messi's run, leading to a spectacular goal that showcased Messi's extraordinary finishing ability. The Argentine managed to find what seemed like an impossible angle between two defenders, placing his shot in the top corner, beyond Lloris's reach, demonstrating why he remains one of soccer's most lethal finishers even at this stage of his career. The match's intensity continued to escalate with a controversial handball incident involving Harlow. The video assistant referee was called into action when the ball struck Harlow's extended right arm, leading to intense protests from both sides. The slow-motion replays clearly showed the ball rolling up his arm while it was positioned away from his body, presenting officials with a crucial decision that would influence the match's trajectory. The physical nature of the contest reached its peak during a chaotic sequence that began with Suarez being caught offside and Messi being fouled. What followed was a remarkable display of tensions boiling over, with Falcon and C engaging in what could only be described as a wrestling match on the soccer field. The situation deteriorated to the point where Jordi Alba found himself in a headlock, while Messi remained on the ground following the initial challenge. This incident exemplified the high stakes and emotional investment of both teams in this quarterfinal clash. As the match progressed, frustration became increasingly evident, particularly in the challenges being made. A cynical foul on Messi, which showed absolutely no attempt to play the ball, earned an immediate yellow card and reflected the growing desperation of the opposing team. The perpetrator's frustration was compounded by having previously conceded a penalty, highlighting how pressure can affect decision-making in crucial moments. LAFC mounted a late charge through Timmy Tillman, who showed impressive awareness to pick the pocket of his opponent and initiate a promising attack. However, the score proved equal to the challenge, producing crucial saves that preserved Miami's advantage. Tillman had one final opportunity when he lifted the ball toward Delgado, but Gohan's decisive clearance effectively ended LAFC's hopes of mounting a comeback. The match concluded with Inter Miami securing their place in the CONCACAF Champions Cup semi-final, a victory that required them to display both technical excellence and mental fortitude. The combination of individual brilliance, particularly from Messi and Suarez, along with the team's ability to weather intense pressure and controversial moments, proved decisive in their advancement. This quarterfinal encounter will be remembered for its multiple layers of drama, from the tactical chess match between the coaches to the individual battles across the field, the controversial decisions that required VAR intervention, and the physical confrontations that threatened to overshadow the beautiful aspects of the game. It served as a perfect example of why knockout competition matches often produce the most memorable moments in soccer, with teams laying everything on the line in pursuit of advancement. The victory represents another significant step forward for Inter Miami in this competition, while LAFC must now regroup and refocus on their other seasonal objectives. The match demonstrated how the finest margins often determine success in knockout competitions, with Miami's ability to maintain composure in crucial moments ultimately proving decisive in their progression to the semi-final stage.